What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to the temple construction that's going down. So I've taken out the stairs at the front. The verdict at the end of the last video, I didn't get a lot of feedback mind you, but the verdict I got was that we should have bleachwood steps. I'm kind of okay with that, that works for me. Maybe I should have made the cornices first to go underneath, and also thought occurs I should probably remove... Yeah, that's literally the only bit you can see, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Again, with cornices in, maybe you wouldn't be able to see that. Actually, you'd be able to see it a little bit, wouldn't you? So, yeah. Do I have any wooden cornices? It would help if I had a crafting bench here with me. That's the thing I should bring. I should bring, like, a little sort of workstation kind of thing out here so that I can actually work here rather than... Oh, I thought the pig had managed to, like, upturn itself, like, turtle itself, but no, apparently that's the thing pigs do. They just flip, because pigs. I guess it's supposed to be, like, rolling in mud, but there's no mud here. Pig, go find mud. Okay, so we got some stairs in there leading up. Cool, cool, cool. And what I would like to do is kind of put a rail in here. I've got some thoughts on that. I have some thoughts. I guess what I would like to add is bleach wood. Oh, God, I'm going to trap a pig, aren't I? Pig. Come on, out. Oh, you literally... Come on, go away. I don't want pigs trapped in my base. Let's put these here. I'm going to have to remove some of this if I want to fill in the underside, but... Actually, all things considered, you're not going to be able to see the underside, are you? If I do this, that's going to completely cover up the underside, so... Maybe that won't be a big deal after all. Either way, what I wanted to add was these. I want to see how this looks. I think this could look okay. Like that, like that, like that, and like that. No, I don't want the bottom ones, do we? Bottom ones should probably end there. And then where it actually wants to be is here? Maybe? Is this right? You can... Oh, that's not where it wants to go. You can kind of see what I'm going for. I was kind of going for like a handrail along the side of the steps thing. That doesn't look bad, actually. I'm kind of okay with that. It sort of just frames the stairs going up. I would kind of like something at the top here. I suppose more wood actually would probably do the job reasonably well. Also, thought occurs... No, not there. Maybe I should have done this out of groundwood. If I'm about to put groundwood fences in around here, and I am, by the way, maybe it should have been out of groundwood. But then, it wouldn't match the steps. Maybe I need bleachwood fences. I don't know. Interesting. I kind of like that as a... Yeah, that sounds pretty cool as a stairway, actually. I dig this. Once you've got the top and the bottom added in, that looks pretty neat. I approve, I'm okay with that. That'll stay, I think. So, I got a lot of these. I got 25 of those, I guess. Huh, that's a lot of them. So, let's grab as many as I can carry. I'm not going to be able to carry all of them because I have made far too many. Actually, I haven't made anywhere near far too many. I have made a lot, but... Obviously, one takes up one space, and this is why I want furniture to stack, because there's a lot of things in this game that you're going to want a lot of if you're building anything. Like this. I'm not even sure if I like this. I'm not convinced I do. I made 25 fences and I don't even like them. Is that reasonable? How's this look from the front? Actually, from the front it doesn't look bad, actually. From a distance, it's okay. Up close and personal with it, I'm like, not sure about this. I think it's the fact the tops are kind of squished. I don't know, yeah, it's kind of got like that kind of frayed wooden fence post thing, like the fence has been there for years and years and years, and the top of the wood has sort of been exposed to the elements and sort of frayed away a bit. Not convinced if that's to my taste up close. Doesn't quite fit the theme of the thing. I prefer something a little bit more, I don't know, neat, newer, preserved. Something that doesn't look like it belongs supporting, like, the hedgerow of some English country road or something. I don't know. Something that actually looks like it's part of a building structure. Which makes me think maybe I need the stone posts. Maybe we should be putting the stone posts in here. I have a stone fence kind of recipe. And I could make that out of... windstone and make a white wall along here. Don't know how that would look, but it could be worth a shot, I suppose. But so far, so good. That looks okay. I think I've decided I want to put the inkwood in here. All things considered, I think the ink would. Until I unless if there is, until I can find an abundant supply of either blushwood or rustwood. Blushwood, I guess. I've kind of used the two interchangeably because in my inventory I've got blushwood bamboo and I've got rustwood wood. And what am I doing here? I want the inkwood, don't I? And in your inventory, the two look like they're very, very similar. If you look it up on the wiki, it's far more obvious. But yeah, I kind of come to the conclusion that basically what I got there is pink bamboo and red wood. So I don't know. Chances are maybe they will both look very, very, very similar, and it won't make too much difference. But one or the other would make a good building material if there's a good opportunity to get blocks of either. Again, the rustwood is available from a vendor, but and I'm not sure what the price is, but I think it's reasonably steep. It's kind of the problem with that. There we go. It's kind of going to be what the sides are going to look like. It's not nearly colourful enough, is it? There needs to be a lot more colour in this temple. It's all black and white so far. Yeah, that's why I wanted the red wood. It's just so difficult to come by, though. I don't know where I would find it. I don't think I can find it. I don't think it's in the game. Right, what wants to go at the end? If I'm building the fences out of groundwood, I suppose these should be here, but then I'm mixing bleachwood and groundwood stuff. Is this going to look okay? I don't know. Let's find out. Put a few of these in here. How many of these do I have? I've got, no, there's 7 of them, so... Sure, let's put those there. And fill the other side in as well a little bit. I'm just kind of working on the front, the facade. The back's just a lot of busy work, a lot of fleshing it out. I've just got to fill this entire square in with blindstone, which is kind of lots. Let's at least fill the entryway in, I think. Just so we've got somewhere to stand just inside the thing. I think I think we're definitely going to go with the blindstone as a base. But yeah, it's just a lot of work to get that whole thing filled in. And the more I fill in, the harder it's going to be to get out of the basement if I inadvertently fall in. So let's make an effort not to do that. That seems like a good strategy. So let's do this. And there we go. Okay, right, we can actually go into the building now. That's a good start. Did I want this here? I kind of didn't want this here, do I? Do I? Oh, I might have done. I don't know. Either way, yeah. Alternatively, I suggested to these front walls a different kind of blocks. I'm gonna strip this one out, and I found you may have spotted it in my inventory if you are eagle-eyed enough. The alternative block I suggested would be one of those, a fabric bale. I have found an abundant supply of fabric bales. There is a place in the game where you can harvest them reasonably abundantly. Not crazy abundantly, but the level design has a bunch of them in it, and you can get a few out. You know that first jungle level I went into? The crashed airship? Yeah. What does an airship use to fly? Why did that go onto my bar? I don't know why that went onto my bar, but okay. Oh, jeez. I'm so bad at placing blocks. Yeah, the crashed airship has got, like, wings. I kind of expected more of a balloon than wings, but it's got wings, and the wings are made out of fabric, and then it's got like some canopies that are also made out of this fabric. So there's a few areas of this you can get. Well, I guess I got most of that from the ship, so I guess there's somewhere in the region of 150-ish blocks in that. See, that's the alternative. That is the alternative to doing it out of the white stone. Fabric is obviously the better. Thematically, I would say fabric would be better for a Japanese-style temple. But in terms of the texture, I'm not convinced it's right for what we're doing here. It's too brown, and therefore just kind of mushes in with the other brown shades we've got, and doesn't really pop, to use a technical term there. And yeah, the whole patchwork thing works great if you're doing like a kind of a steampunky airship kind of thing, like you see around the social hub. It works great for those things. Yeah, those are like, hey, look, it's all a bit Victorian, I guess. I don't know. It's things that are flying that you wouldn't expect to be able to fly. It's kind of hastily stitched together by people. Guns of Icarus is what it is. Yeah, Guns of Icarus airships. And I'm not sure it works in this particular instance. I kind of hoped it might, but I don't know if it does. Hey, I'll just have to hang on to these until I make that airship port that I said I wanted to do, like, a few weeks ago. And we'll never ever get around to doing, because it takes me so long to build anything in this game. As always, yeah, feedback appreciated. If you want to let me know what you think of the fabric bales, shout in the comments, but I'm not 100% sold on it myself. It's too brown, and it's too kind of ramshackle is, yeah, a good word for that. It's too ramshackle. Whereas that one is, it's still got a little too much texture for my tastes, but I prefer something just really ultra bland. If I could just get the stone in there, the plain stone without the bricks, that might look okay. I don't know. Or, oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what would look good. Not that there's any remote chance in the world that I could ever get enough of this resource to make it viable, but I bet you purite blocks would actually look pretty okay in there. If you took the tokens and crafted them into purite, and then crafted the purite into purite blocks, maybe, just maybe, you could get enough of them. No, you couldn't. You could never get enough of them unless you were, like, literally, you know, Radiant Worlds and could just spawn it in. You would never get enough purite to be able to make a wall out of purite. But that would have the right texture, and it would have the right colour. And you could make that work. That could happen. Maybe. That would fit these walls well. This one doesn't, though. So I guess we're going to go with stone. Unless several of you pipe up in the comments and go, oh my god, those fabric bales, they looked so good. You should totally use the fabric bales. If lots of people are like, hey, the fabric bales, go with the fabric bales. I might be swayed, but I'm not convinced I want to go with it. Not the way I want to go. This is why I said I would like it to be a kind of craftable and dyeable as a fabric bale. I mean, it may be craftable. It seems like most things in the game are, but yeah, dyeable. Make all the things in the game all the colours. I mean, is it so unreasonable to ask every single resource, every last one in the game, to be made into all 13 colours in the game? Is that unreasonable? Probably is. Well, actually, to be fair, that does seem to be, broadly speaking, their goal with a lot of it. To make a lot of it so versatile that you can make it out of all 13 colours. So maybe that's not that unreasonable. I don't know. Okay, we kind of got a front on it. So we kind of need to start thinking about what I'm doing about the doorway here, because we're going to need to move on to another floor, aren't we? And I'm going to need to fill in some of this, aren't I, as well? That's what do I got on my bar? I have got. Let's put some of these in. I guess we're just doing some filling in now. Oh, I probably want one there, but not now. Why can I not build? I am a failure at building. So how big do these want to be? I don't know. I guess the best way to find that out would be to just keep building until I get to the other end. And to do that, we need to build along here. Let's fill her in. That's not where I want it to be. It's okay. I probably... No, I wouldn't want one there, do I? Nope. I'm putting blocks where I don't need them to be. So then the wood comes along here. And we fill that along to the edge of this. Shouldn't be to here, because that's where the fence is going to be. That's where the path's going to be. The edge of the wall is actually going to be here. So pop that there, that there, that there, that there. Okay, so that's a side of a building. How much do we want to divide it up? Do I want to have an entranceway like this? I might do, actually. It'd be nice to have entrance into the building from all sides. Have it really open, airy, sort of a path up. Maybe 3 sides. Have steps up on 3 sides of the building. Yeah, that could work. I could dig that. Yeah, let's do that. So how assuming it's square, which it is, because I built it to be square, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it comes down to make a doorway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the doorway will be here. Then on this end we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the doorway will be here. So let's put that there. Pop this in here. Bingo! Right, so that's what that's going to look like on this side. Again, actually, it probably wants to come along down there. so that it's the right size for a doorway. Unless I don't want to put a doorway in. I'm kind of toying with the idea of not having a doorway. It's not like I can craft one at the minute anyway. Actually, yeah, the easiest solution to this would be to just rip that out, have a big open hole in the world. If I get a doorway, I can build some doors, put some in, see how they look. But at the minute, I don't have that recipe anyway, so there's no sense worrying about it. There's no sense speculating and making all my decisions based on the hope that I get recipes in the future, because there's a reasonable chance I just might not get those recipes. So I suppose should that just be like a building policy? Only build around the recipes you have, not the recipes you might get. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm like, oh, well, I might get this recipe in the future and they'd be really good. If you keep playing long enough, you tend to get most of the things you're looking for. I've seen that in the past. It's like, if you keep going, oh, you'll. When I was building the Mage Tower, I was like, oh, I would like this, I would like this, I would like this, and they usually showed up in the end. So cool, okay, and that's a side. The side is in place. Never did decide how to light it. I actually think, I kind of think a natural kind of fire, torchy kind of light would probably be the best way to light it, to be honest. So it's got this warm glow by night. Looks really cozy and inviting. Some of that. And put one on there. These are nice places to put torches, actually. These are good torch mounts. There we go. You know, you know me. You know how much I love playing with coloured lights, but I don't know. I think the natural kind of warm torch light, the orange light, as it were, kind of works here. You can still kind of see what colour it is. With red, it's kind of the issue with red is it's an unnatural light. And I didn't want to put that there, did I? I wanted to put it there. So everything kind of looks weird. Whereas people play enough games, torchlight is common in video games. So people kind of know what stuff looks like with torchlight. And your eyes can kind of mentally, I don't know, I guess filter the colour out. So you can see it looks really nice, but it's not making you think the building's a weird colour. Whereas with the red, it was like, okay, it makes the wood look kind of reddish, which was actually what I was going for. But then the stone looks pink, and your eyes are just like, what's going on here? This is weird. I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but there's a definite element of psychology in there, I suppose, as well. Based on kind of what players' expectations of lighting are. So I want it to look good without looking weird. Which is all any man ever dreamt of. We'll fill this in. There's going to be a lot of filling in this, I suspect, between now and the next time I record. And yeah, I guess, yeah. Between now and next time, I want to get the rest of the fence in. I'll get the stairs in at the side. I'll put the walls, probably even the floor in. I should put the floor in. Although I would also like to do some kind of design on the floor as well. I don't want to just be bland black floor in the middle, so there's going to be something in here. Not sure what yet, but there's going to be something. Either way, this is starting to take a little bit of a shape. I'm still liking the stairs. The stairs are actually, they're my favourite feature so far. The stairways look cool. I dig this. I dig this a lot. This needs something in here. This gap is just asking for something. I don't know what. But something's in it. Admittedly, a lot of the area around the edge I kind of want to dig up and fill in with sand as well. I want to go for a Zen garden kind of thing. You know, Japanese temple. Yep, let's have a Zen garden in here. That'd be cool. Right? So maybe that's a project for next time. I don't know. I'm either going to put the roof on and move up to the next floor next time. Or at least a bit of a roof. Not the full roof. Just like a floor. Start on the next floor, or we'll start on the Zen garden. I don't know. Tell me which you would like to see me build more. Would you like to see the roof, or would you like to see the Zen garden? All these things. I'm trying to get some involvement in this build project from you guys. Can you tell? I want to know what you guys think, because I mean, this is going to be open to the public when all's said and done. I want people to come here and go, ah, this looks like this was designed by committee. No, wait, that's not what I want. It will be designed by committee, sort of, but yeah. I want it to be, I don't know, I'm sure there's a good term for it. It looks like a team of competent builders who know what they're doing built this, and not just one man derping about. All good, all good. but I think we'll leave that there for now. So thank you very much for watching. Tell me where you want this project to go next time. I'll see you then.